Kia ora, Sharon Holt here again. Today I thought it would be good to talk a little bit about macrons. Many of our signposts really should have macrons because what macrons do is they tell us where the emphasis is in a word and how to pronounce the vowel in that word. So here's an example. When we're making sense of a Māori word and how to pronounce it, we, as I've already said, put a break after every vowel, and remembering our pronunciation of our vowels. So because I know that there's a macron here, ma, I know that this is ma-ngere, not mangere. Ma-ngere, ma-ngere. I know that one is stretched out. So the rules in Te Reo is that if there's a macron, then the syllable that the macron is on receives the stress. And here's an example where that's not the first syllable. So we're going to have a break here after every vowel. Wai, te, ma, ta. And people would normally say waitemata for the waitemata, haba. Wai, te, ma, ta. And you can hear that I'm putting my emphasis for the word on the ta. Waitemata, because there's a macron. So if we don't know that there's a macron there, if our signs don't have any macrons on them and we haven't got a place names book or any other way of knowing, then we don't know how to pronounce it. But that is where the macron is there. Here's one of our beautiful trees that most people say totra. This has a macron over the to. Tōtara. Tōtara. Beautiful word. Tōtara. And the wood pigeon, the kereru, people might say keraru, or they might even pronounce the R correctly and say kereru, but this has got a bit of emphasis at the end, kereru, kereru, kereru. And this colour kōwhai, lots of children know that kōwhai is yellow, but some people still call it kowai or kowhai. This is always going to be or, and when there's a macron, a long or. Kōwhai, kōwhai. If there's no macron in a word, then let's think of a word that might not have a macron in it, such as the word for look, titiro. Titiro, there's no macron, so if there's no macron and there's no double vowel, then the emphasis just goes at the beginning. So if you don't have a macron or a double vowel, just put the emphasis on the first syllable, titiro, titiro. The word, lastly, for macron also has a macron. The Māori word for macron is tohu tō. Luckily we know it's got a macron at the end, so it's tohu tō, tohu tō. So I'm an advocate of having macrons used wherever we can because it really helps us with our pronunciation of those vowels and also to know where the emphasis is in that word. So, thank you for joining me. I'll see you again on the next video. Ka kite.